What do you make of LeBron's performance, bro?
Well, obviously not a typical LeBron James playoff game. I think there are three options for what happened. The first option, which is obviously what all the Laker fans are hoping for, is that it was a typical LeBron feel-out game. He's done that throughout his career, where he comes out in the first game of a series trying to figure out what the opponent's going to do, what his teammates, how they're playing, what they may do. If that's the case, then that's the best case scenario for the Lakers. Second option, he's banged up. Like we know he had like a hip flexor. The groin was supposedly bothering him. So, and I'll tell you what, one of the thing that has been most surprising to me this season about LeBron's play is not the production, because he's been throughout the last few years producing these numbers. It was the explosiveness, the athleticism that accompanied the production, like dunking on people and things like all the block shots. And yesterday, he looked nothing. Yesterday, he played an old man game. Like, if you look, when he tried, and we got some video, everybody saw this in the second quarter, he goes to the rim. Nas Reed says, get that out of here. Then again, he does the same thing, and Gobert does it almost like the next play. They were very close together. And when you looked at a lot of LeBron's buckets, he took threes. He only hit one. But, with a little back down, if he had a smaller guy on him, maybe a turnaround jumper. Some of his layups like pump fakes, that's the old man stuff. I can't just explode over you anymore, so I got to pump fake, get you in the air and go up. So it looked like physically he wasn't himself. And so that's the second option. The third is that is this a bad matchup for LeBron? Because if you look at his numbers in the regular season against Minnesota, didn't put up great numbers against his overall numbers are on the left. His numbers versus Minnesota, everything's down. Rebounds, he rebounded well. But assists, that's an unusually low number of assists for LeBron. Points is under 20. Look at the shooting percentages, though. So does their length and athleticism bother him at all? Like, to me, those are the options. As I said, you're hoping as a Laker fan it's a feel-out game. But, look, they were 2-1 in the regular season in those 3 games LeBron played. So maybe they can beat him without him. But I honestly feel if they have to get LeBron and Luka playing near their peak. Now, Luka was at his peak. LeBron has to be right near the peak he's been playing at this year for them to win. If this is the LeBron they get throughout the series, they're not winning.
So I did think, because he had that explosion you're talking about on that one chase down block and a couple moments
he had one dunk, the
dunk, the dunk was there was no one around. It was impressive, but
it wasn't
different.
His typical.
Right, and so, it felt to me like he was almost playing like a rich man's Draymond game, which is not going to be good enough for the Lakers in this series, meaning expending most of his energy on defense, taking on bigger guys. He had a few strips, I think one of Gobert, one of Julius Randle. They need more scoring from him, flatly. Now, if there's a game when Austin has it going and it's like, oh, there's going to be a big Austin game, then maybe he can take a step back in that. But he needs to be more assertive early.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So first of all, I want to thank y'all so much for tapping into my channel. I appreciate y'all. And the clip I want to show y'all, that was Chris Broussard and Nick Wright. And Chris, he decided to break down LeBron James's game versus Minnesota Timberwolves. And Chris Broussard, he pointed out that LeBron James, he doesn't have the same athleticism that he used to have. And the reason why is because he's 40 or 41 years old. And that is the reason why LeBron James had to rely on doing a lot of pump fakes during the game. And you can clearly see that LeBron James's age is catching up to him. And I think that LeBron James, he probably has, maybe 2 years left. And even though he's getting old, he still had, 19 points. And Luka Dončić, he had 37 points, which is very impressive. And that is because, Luka is younger. So, of course, he's going to have more energy. So, let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.